What's up, everybody? Dan Greer, Clips DOT, coming at you today from Des Moines, Iowa. Sun's in my eyes. I'm sorry. It's all bright out here. Watching all these people walk around. They're having a lot of fun. They're all looking like I'm crazy typing on my phone. They're all a bunch of old people. Anyways, I digress. Okay. Today we're going to be chatting all about, what should we chat about today? Today would be a great day to talk about audits. So let's talk about audits. Now, one of my biggest rules for audits is always do the bare minimum. Don't do any more. Dan, that is the worst advice you've ever given, ever. Somebody just said as they turned over in their grave, and they're like, oh, you always have to do more. Doesn't more mean you're better? If I'm supposed to keep the original MVR in the driver file plus the last 3 years, wouldn't it be better if I showed them all of the MVRs? Actually, had somebody asked me that question today, and I was like, actually, no. You're hurting yourself by doing that. And they're like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, you're hurting yourself, because here's the thing. Let's say that you screwed up one year and you pulled your normal MVRs in December, but then a year later you pulled them in January, and then the next year you pulled them in November, right? There's actually a gap if you pulled them between December and January, right? Like, let's say you pull them in December 2020 and you pull them in January 2022. So like you didn't pull any MVRs in the year of 2021. All right. Now, that's a big flaw. It's a big, oh, you don't want to do that, okay? But it does happen. And this is why when you do audits, you only do the bare minimums, because that could actually hurt you forever. Let's say that you give these guys your records, you get audited, and they're like, hey, give me your records. And you're like, okay, I'll give you my records because I have to. And so you give them your records, and it's like, oh, well, I was going through your records, and you gave me records from 10 years ago on these MVRs, and guess what? 10 years ago, you were late by a month. And since you gave me the records, I can legally audit them, and I can legally fine you for these, so I'm going to, because I'm a prick. That's not what they say, but that's what their attitude says, right? Like, for reals, they should just look past it. They should be like, oh, yep, you're not required to have this. You don't need this. Okay? That's in an audit situation. So never give them more information than what is required by federal law. Only do the bare minimums, all right? Don't be like this robin. See that robin? Where's it at? Where's it? Oh, did it just fly away? Oh, no, it's right there. I got to go a little further. See that robin? I think it's Robin. He's all out here, and he like, what do you think he does? Do you think he does more than the bare minimums? He's like, no, I don't do more than the bare minimums, Dan. I only do the minimum to survive. They don't store up food. They don't do all that crap. They might store up a little bit of food. Don't get me wrong. But like, they're not like going above and beyond on everything they're doing, okay? It's not going to help you in an audit to do that, okay? The way I explain it to people is like, when you get audited, the auditor comes in and goes, hey, give me your gun. And you have to give him your gun. Like, there's no way around it. You have to give him the gun. But what you don't have to do is give him the closet full of ammunition you have, right? You don't have to give him all of your guns. He said, hey, give me that 30-30 over there. And so you give him a 30-30 completely unloaded. You don't even give it to him with one bullet. Make him hunt for the ammunition. Only stick to the bare minimums of what's required by federal law to have it all of your compliance all of the time. If they say you've got to have 180 days of hours of service, don't keep 2 hours. Don't keep 2 years. Keep 180 days, right? If they say you've got to have a driver file for 3 years past the termination date, keep it for 3 years and then delete it. Shred it. Get it gone, right? Only do the bare minimums. That's the key to passing an audit and not giving them more than what they can handle. Most people that I've dealt with have been like, oh, Dan, I want to give them more. But it's human nature to think it's going to help you, but it could actually hinder you, okay? Bare minimums, remember, that's what you want to do for audits. Got to give them the gun, not all the ammunition. Talk to you guys later.